Hey everyone, keep it strong because I have more news from the CEO himself. Binance lists Dogecoin rival SHIB, and this was, posted some time ago, but what the CEO has said of Binance is really important. Now be sure to drop a like. Binance CEO warns it is super high risk, and this is urgent news. Demands for a new Ethereum-based meme coin is through the roof, but investors have been warned. A Dogecoin knockoff, SHIBA INU, is the latest meme of coin to grab investors' attention. What we can see so far is Dogecoin is actually dropping in the rank, while Shiba Inu is either staying stable or slowly moving up. And right now, as the time I'm making this video, Dogecoin is about rank 9 or 7, while, it actually broke the barrier. It used to be very stable on the 6th chart. Now, Shiba Inu is leading that. And today, Binance announced it will allow trading of the ERC20 token because of high demand. Now, we saw that some time ago, but the exchange CEO warned of the token's volatility, and this is urgent news for the holders. Binance, the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange, today announced it will list SHIB, a new meme coin and Dogecoin knockoff that exploded in value this week. Binance CEO Jianpeng Zhao, I hope I spell his surname correctly, made the announcement on Twitter today, adding the demand for a new currency was so high that the exchange ran out of deposit addresses. So this happened some time ago, but it just clearly tells you what the demand is for Shiba Inu. Obviously, a decentralized coin is pretty high. Zhao made it clear that Binance listing the token should not be interpreted as an endorsement of the coin potential value. Super high risk, not financial advice, and he wrote on Twitter. And this means it runs on Ethereum blockchain. It's also a meme coin, a crypto token whose worth depends on how funny the internet finds the joke it represents. And this meme coin is based on Shiba Inu internet meme, the same meme that a hugely popular Dogecoin is based on. However, this coin actually got demand now. Demand for a coin was so high today that Binance couldn't cope with the demand, and same is happening, with Coinbase, and same is probably going to be happening with Robinhood in the future. There's a large number of users demanding it to the point where we ran out of Ethereum deposit due to SHIB today. Never happened before for any other ERC20 token. In a strange twist, the anonymous developers behind the coin, which launched last August, had sent 50% of the token supply, which we saw a big donation. And, Buttering actually donated the coins, but quite often people cash out large returns, and more often than not, the meme coin is soon to be forgotten about. Now, SHIB is still holding strong after 2 to 3 months, so it seems like it will stay stable as long as, it's out there for 3 to 4 months. Now it has an active community. It has 190,000 Reddit members. It has 500,000 or more than 500,000 holders, with 10,000 growing each day. I think it's pretty clear that Shiba Inu is here to stay, especially if it's a rank top 100. Within the last year, thanks in large part to celebrity endorsements from the likes of Elon Musk and Mark Cuban. Now, obviously, the Dogecoin hype is down. As you can see, the price chart over here, it's even, a bit lower. But SHIB doesn't have such endorsements yet, and that's what, Dogecoin has the advantage. It has big endorsements from big investors who put a lot into this coin, but the CEO has more updates for us, which is really exciting. Right now, with such big demand for Shiba Inu, we saw a lot of things going on, and everyone is super excited about this one. I covered this in my last video already, but he said also not endorsing it, super high risk, not financial advice. So these coins come and go, but it's pretty clear to me that Shiba Inu has a strong community right now. Now, no need to worry because we're seeing a price drop. This is for the Shiba Inu holders. Some negative news after turned out to be positive in the long term. Chinese have a proverb for this: new, often better opportunities always emerge during times of change. And he retweeted this, but right now, he posted this on March 23rd of 2018. And that's super, super exciting to see. Just that it was tweeted back then and he retweets it again. He's very positive that this crash is only temporary. If you want to achieve big things, focus on the big picture. If you want to make big money, look at the longer horizon. So the most important thing is, if you want to make big cash with Shiba Inu, you have to look on the long term. That's what, Binance is basically saying. You cannot reply to this. Not everyone can reply. But we can clearly see that there's big demand for this one. And in the future, your investments could grow much more than you might expect. Selling your coins right now for such a low price is not even worth it, while holding your coins would be much more worth it than just selling them off for, pennies. And if you're holding at least $1,000, you could be a millionaire in the future if Shiba Inu reaches 1 cent. And I think it's very possible. I think it will take time, but it's possible. So definitely a very important message. And focus on the big picture. Ignore FUD, keep stacking, keep building, says the Binance CEO to SHIB holders and Bitcoin holders alike. And I think, everyone is super excited for this one because the Binance CEO actually does trust that Bitcoin has long-term potential. And I do agree with him here. I definitely do agree with him here. We had, these crypto bans. We had them in 2013, we had them in 2017, and we have them in 2021. In every single crash, we had the China ban. I don't think, yes, China is a big portion of why Bitcoin is up, but I think there's a lot more countries that are adopting crypto, that are accepting crypto. As we know, there's so many countries actually looking into accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment or a legal tender. I think that's more important to cover. In the future, we'll probably be seeing, some experts have said that we'll be seeing Bitcoin reach 135K by the end of December 2021. So what would happen to SHIB? That's something I'm really interested about. Now, the Binance CEO also doesn't know what will happen to the price of Shiba Inu and Bitcoin overall. People keep asking me about price predictions, and I keep explaining I can't predict it. Maybe I should just have a moderately conservative but very precise answer to make it easier, like 10 million on December, so 2023. Not financial advice, didn't even name the coin. So it's very clear to me that a lot of people want to know, what the price is going to be. But nobody knows unless a very, very good investor, the next level trader who has insider news. Nobody knows what the price will be. Someone from institutions or institution itself or a bank is searching for the prices by itself in the future. Now, obviously, that needs a lot of expertise, but what you need to be right now is just being patient, really. Now, another one, dumb question, if you can go back to 2017 and buy Bitcoin, and this goes same for Shiba Inu. At the peak at 19,000, then hold on it through a multiple year bear cycle till now, will you do it? And Bitcoin was at that time, its peak was 20K. If you bought at peak, and that's something I do remember, and then a huge crash happened, we went back to $3,000. So Bitcoin dropped by what? So yeah, it dropped down to like 20%, 30%. And it's pretty clear to me that Bitcoin has much more potential now as it's being accepted it's having widestream adoption, and as Bitcoin grows, so will Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu being only 3 months in and having so many holders, I definitely think there's a lot more potential. Now, it's impossible to prove something is impossible, and he's talking about Bitcoin, he's talking about Shiba Inu, so keep building. And this is, for all the members of Shiba Inu, we gotta build this coin. We're a decentralized project, and the only way to actually build a coin is either you have two possibilities. You hold, and this is not financial advice, and the other one is you build something for Shiba Inu. So either, you're a vendor and you start accepting SHIB. You could do anything basically, but SHIB is doing pretty good during this big crash from what I'm seeing so far. Maybe it will go up a bit in the future, but as I predicted correctly that we're going to be seeing a massive drop, I think it's pretty clear that a lot of people are not happy with the price drop. I think it's only something temporary, and digital money is more energy efficient than physical money. This should be obvious, right? So he's hinting that digital currencies, especially, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, and all of these have massive potential that we're yet unaware of. We could be seeing, big updates in the future where we're only paying with digital money. Maybe at some point, physical money will be non-existent. Everyone has phones nowadays, right? And everyone would pay with digital money. Transactions would be much faster. You wouldn't need to return anything. You would just pay the specific amount. And that's what I like. You wouldn't need to have cash at hand. You would just need your phone or either a bracelet or something like that. That's pretty obvious to say that it's something I'm excited. But it takes multiple deeps, and that's for Shiba Inu, then at the highest for people to believe. I think the most important thing is providing utility, and something Shiba Inu is doing is definitely providing utility so far. So that's what I like. I like when a coin actually has use cases, otherwise it seriously drops. Right now, Shiba Inu has no burn, but I think in the future, it could be seeing some time of burn. What we need right now is demand, and you get demand by providing an utility. And with doing that, Shiba Inu could massively grow in the future, where people will be forced to buy this coin with so many partnerships. Now, again, the SHIB army is still holding strong. There's so many members. I don't think this coin can die. Countries are adopting Bitcoin and billionaires are scooping them up like candy, yet you're selling because some anonymous count drew lines on a chart. This applies to every asset class. Stop pretending to be a day trader and start learning how to be a long-term asset allocator. Now, what he's basically saying in kinder words is that this is a long-term investment. If you want a pump and dump coin, you're welcome to do that. You just find a meme coin that has, maybe it's a rank 1,000, maybe it's a rank 3,000 coin market cap, and then you hope that it gets pumped and dumped and you're fast enough and don't lose your bag. But if you want a long-term financial independence, and I'm not saying you should invest there, you should be seriously looking into Shiba Inu. Just being the part of the community will definitely tell you a lot. Now, we can see holders are joining in every single day, and Binance CEO made it pretty clear that while, hype coins are long-term risk and short-term risk as well, I think it's pretty clear that Shiba Inu has much more updates than any meme coins out there. There's going to be many more, and I think it's actually coming up to Dogecoin. If you don't believe me, just check the charts. Now, do let me know what you think, and be sure to comment. And be sure to also drop a like, and see you until next time. Peace, everyone.